stop and contain Newcomb in this contest. And so Moran has it teed up, and we're underway from AccuSport Stadium. And the kick is short, brought down at around the 7-yard line, and out to the 20, 25, 30. And that's where Bellefontaine tried to open things up. He's 6'4", 230. The senior quarterback's slated to go to Ohio State. High snap, he handles it, throws into the slot far side, and it's caught to the 40-yard line, and then brought down just outside the 40 to the 42, and it was a great in the opening quarter. Same set, 2 receivers to the near side left. St. Clair rolling out to his near side left, wants to throw, comes near side, and it's caught out of bounds. No good on that catch. He was looking for Braylon Newcomb, and on the coverage was Jaden Steele. And 10 from his own 43-yard line, working right to left as we see it. Trip receivers to the near side left. They'll hand it off on second down with a wide open hole up the middle into Westerville Central territory. A gain of 11 yards for a first down. A great run by Carter, working out of the gun. One back to his left, 2 receivers to the near side left, one out wide to the right at the numbers. Ball between the hashes at the Westerville Central 46-yard line. Here's St. Clair with the snap, looking, flushed from the pocket to the near side, looking to throw, pumps the pass, works to the near sideline and is out of bounds, and he was forced out of bounds by Kellen Winchester. But Jaden Steele, I believe, is lined up to the near side left, trying to go against Jacob Slayer. They'll hand it off to Caudill, and he's wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage, but he does get a yard or 2 on the play. Slayer out of the gun with 3 receivers, 2 to his right, 1 to his left. They'll hand it off to Caudill, and he'll work up the middle, and he'll get a few yards out of it, but he's tripped up by the shoelaces. Stalling. St. Clair works out of that shotgun. 4 on the play clock. Snap is back. He's going to keep it himself to the near side. Quarterback keeper. He gets around 1 defender and then is brought down inside the 35-yard line. He was able to make it. That wind, if you can hear it through that mic, really picking up out there. And here's St. Clair with a blitz on him. He fires to the far side. Jaden Steele there in the coverage. Newcomb is deflected, but a penalty marker comes in. He's got 3 receivers and 2 to his right. They'll hand it off Caudill, and he works on a run, and he's brought down on the play by... On second down and 10, no gain on the play from the 18-yard line for Bellefontaine. They go trip receivers to the far side right, 1 to the near side left. Caudill gets the call on the run, breaks his way down to the 10-yard line, and no whistles that he was down. The official says, yes, you were, back at the 9-yard line. Central, 3rd down and 1 for the Chieftains with 7:30 on that clock in the first quarter. Here's St. Clair. He's going to keep it himself to the near side, works to the 5, to the near sideline, touchdown, Bellefontaine. Try for 9 right here as the snap is back. The hold looks good. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights, and he is 9 for 9. And in the first quarter, 7:20, Bellefontaine leads it 7-0 on the opening drive of the game. He is, as advertised, Tavian St. Clair for sure. Very confident in the pocket, very confident in what he does. Kickoff is away, end over end. Brought down at the 12, right through the hands. And out to the 15-yard line will come Huebner. And he may get outside the 15 to the 17. We'll see where they spot him. He onto his right side hip as Westerville Central works left to right. And in motion to this near side. Gwynn drops back, throws into the flat. Berkey caught at the 15. And he's going to be wrapped up for a loss right there at the 16-yard line. 2 receivers, near side right, 1 far side left. Gwynn will bring a man in motion. They'll hand it off onto the sweep. And they'll work onto that left side edge, but maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage. Here's Jason Gwynn. Play clock at 20, plenty of time. 3rd and long. Gwynn dropping back with some time in the pocket. It collapses. He's under pressure. Rolls out near side. He's at the 10. Fires on the run into traffic, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Cam Huebner, but it was into triple coverage. It was his only option. Laws will get ready to punt it away for Westerville Central. Good snap. Kick is away. Little end over end. Newcomb calls for the fair catch and grabs it right around his 36-yard line, which is the handoff, and they'll work up the middle to receiver set, two to his right, one near side left between the hashes. Caudill can't grab the handoff exchange from St. Clair, and it's a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Play clock down to 6. The snap to Clair. St. Clair working out to his right, fires, and it's cut at the 49 of Westerville Central for a first down. Side to the left for St. Clair out of the gun. Play clock at 13. St. Clair on that right side hash. Will hand it off to Caudill, who has a wide open middle and barrels his way to the Westerville Central 45-yard line. A pickup of 10 yards. Single digits on the play clock. St. Clair out of the gun. One man in the slot, near side left. Caudill will get the run. Makes his way down to the 40 and outside and inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards. Out of the shotgun with two receivers to the near side left, one to his right. He'll roll out to the near side left, drop all the way back, wanting to throw, runs to the near sideline, goes deep for Newcomb into the end zone. No chance there. Bellefontaine has led the possession time in this first quarter. Caudill the carry, and gets through all the tackles, and he's down to the 15-20. I should say 25-20. Penalty markers fly as he's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And what a run by Caudill. He was crushed by Anthony Least. St. Clair works from the gun. Caudill to his right hip. Play clock at 20. St. Clair wants to throw. Fires. Has Newcomb wide open at the 5. Makes a defender miss and dives into the end zone for the 11-yard touchdown. The PAT, snap looks good, hold looks good, kick is up, and the officials say yes, it is good. 14-0 as the Bellefontaine Chieftains, with two possessions, have scored into the end zone twice. One by St. Clair on the ground, and the second St. Clair to Newcomb for an 11-yard touchdown pass. As this Division III Region 12 team has welcomed in Westerville Central Division I team in a big way with two scores on two possessions. Westerville Central on their only possession went 3 and out. Kick is away. Huebner backing up into the end zone for a touchback. Far side left. Working left to right, here's Gwynn, throws, far side, incomplete, out of reach of Ethan Burns of Westerville Central. Their second possession. Britt Berkey, the carry, off to the left edge, gets across the 20, and they should mark him out to about the 24-yard line. Pickup of 4 yards of the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Two receivers, check that one to the far side left. Berkey in motion to the near side. Gwynn dropping back, wants to throw. Flush from the pocket to the right. Now Squit gets a little shifty, and then he goes backwards and loses yards. He tried to be a little shifty and make some guys miss on some jukes. 16. Kick is away. Newcomb lets it bounce right around midfield. Westerville Central will land on it on their own 49-yard line.
This is the home of the Westerville Central Warhawks, Central Ohio Sports Network.
End around jet sweep, and here comes Newcomb to start the second quarter. Penalty marker comes out on the far sideline as that's where Newcomb's running. And 14. St. Clair out of the gun, works near side Newcomb, a catch, and doesn't get anywhere as Jaden Steele is able to bring him down quickly. Caudill onto his right side hip, one receiver to the near side right. Bellefontaine working left to right now in this second quarter as we see it. Caudill will get the call, the carry to the midfield stripe, working to Westerville Central territory on a dive forward to the 47-yard line. Tavian St. Clair out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers, 2 to his left. He rolls to his left, fires, and it is incomplete. He was looking on that far sideline for Newcomb, and Jaden Steele was there to break it up. This will be brought down. Oh, actually, it's going to go out of bounds. 1st and 10 at their own 6. Here's Jason Gwynn. A handoff on the sweep. Almost going to be tackled in the end zone, and he is. The sweep was handed off to Amari Spiva, but it's not going to be a safety. They say that Spiva was down at the half-yard line the second quarter. Under center goes Jason Gwynn. He'll roll out to his right. Can he get across the line of scrimmage? And I think he does. He gets that half a yard back to the 1-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down, 1.5-yard line. Gwynn in trouble. This time he'll be brought down, and that should be a safety. But there was a penalty marker that came in. The officials did not signal safety yet. No signals from the refs about anything. Just whistles to blow the play dead. And the referee walks forward. We're going to get an illegal chop block against Westerville Central, and the safety is going to count. Alan Moran has it teed up, sends it away. Newcomb will bring it down at his own 29-yard line. Brings it out to the 40, 45. Midfield finds a hole, 45 of Westerville Central to the 40, 35, and drugged down just shy of the 30-yard line by Westerville Central's Devon Lipsey. At the Westerville 48. Previously, it was the Westerville 49. As they lead 16-0. Second quarter action. Tavian St. Clair dropping back, throwing deep, looking for Newcomb on the run, and he overthrows him by 5 yards. Jaden Steele was about a yard behind. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Bellefontaine. St. Clair to Newcomb, and he's wrapped up. You can hear the hit from up here. He's wrapped up by Jackson Mark. Side left, one near side right in Slayer. Ball near hash mark. Caudill to his right side hip. Play clock down to 6. St. Clair the snap, dropping back, looks to his left. Under pressure from the left, rolled from the pocket to the right. He's on the sideline, he throws, and it's incomplete. Looking for Slayer. Jaden Steele brings it down at the 15, works near side 20, tries to sidestep, and then he's brought down right there at the 20-yard line for a 5-yard return. Gwynn out of the gun, working right to left from his own 19-yard line. We'll have Steele in motion. He'll hand it off to him. And he'll be brought down in the backfield for a loss, all the way back to the 16-yard line. Wrapped up and slammed down for Westerville Central. Gwynn, empty backfield, drops back, rolls from the pocket to his right, wants to run, he's under pressure, and he's tripped up for a loss back to the 10-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and even longer for Westerville. 3rd and long for the Warhawks, empty backfield. 4 wide, blitz coming, toss underneath to the tight end for little gain on that one. Shane Kleeman. Kick is away. Takes a bounce, and Westerville Central will down it at around their own 40-yard line. Under 5 to play in the second quarter. St. Clair with an empty backfield, 5 wide, 3 to his left. Dropping back, wants to throw, fires over the middle, and it's complete across the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Aiden receivers to his near side right, ball far hash mark, 1 receiver far side left. Caudill to his left side hip. Play clock at 16. The snap. The handoff, Caudill works on the left edge, breaks one tackle, and he's trying to get away from a couple other Warhawks, and he's finally brought down on that far sideline. Here's St. Clair with 3 receivers stacked to the right side. Caudill up the middle, gets to the 10, and tiptoes his way to the 7-yard line for a fresh set of downs for the Chieftains. Chieftains look at 1st and goal at the Westerville Central 7-yard line. Handoff, Caudill up the middle. 2 receivers right, 1 to his left, ball far hash mark. St. Clair looks on a post route, penalty flags come in. And here's St. Clair out of the gun. 2 to his right, ball far hash mark. High snap, handoff, Caudill, 2 yards out into the end zone, touchdown. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's blocked. Westerville Central will get that block. And the kick is away. Cam Hubner coming up to it, brings it down at his own 9-yard line to the near side. End around handoff, they work with Spiva. He has 1 man to beat that far side, he gets around him, but he's tracked down from behind to the 28-yard line. Here's Gwynn with 5 wide. Throws into the flat near side. Caught. Across the 30 to the 35. Spinning onto his feet is Omar Bangura. And he makes his way down to the 39-yard line, which should be enough for a first down. Gwynn with 3 wide to his right. Dropping back. Wants to throw. Target over the middle up to the 45-yard line. They bring a man in motion from left to right. That's Ethan Burns. Gwynn dropping back. Flashing in the slot as a receiver, and I'm not sure who that number was. Jaden Steele on the catch. 3 receivers to the near side left, ball far hash mark. Berkey gets the carry up the middle, and he'll get to the 49-yard line, maybe the 48, and I think done. 1 man onto his right side hip. 4th and 2, here's Gwynn dropping back, wants to throw, rolls out to the near side, looks, fires to the sideline, and it's cut by Cam Hubner. It's to play 2nd quarter. Here's Gwynn dropping back, looks down the field, under pressure, rolled to the pocket, out of the right side, throws on the run, wide open Cam Hubner to the 5, touchdown Westerville Central. A 41-yard touchdown pass, Gwynn to Hubner. On the board for the first time tonight. They picked up the tempo, and it worked in their favor. They were able to get things moving. Now for the point after, as it's 22-6, Bellefontaine. Rylan Moran for the point after. It's a low kick. Does it have enough? And it does. Kick is good. Goal line to receive the kickoff. Kick is a squib up the middle. Handled at the 22-yard line. And then cross to the 32. Let's see what the defense can do here against St. Clair. And they'll be conservative and keep it on the ground. Caudill will get the carry across the 35. Make it out to the 36, I think. It will be a play gain to the 36-yard line. He'll bring up seconds, and he will kick it left to right as we see it. Hubner and Mark are back deep to receive the kickoff for Westerville Central. Kick is away, 3rd quarter underway. Hubner will bring it down at his own 5-yard line, near side, end around, handoff. Nope, he keeps it this time, and he's going to be brought down out of bounds to the near sideline. Rain here at Accu Sport Stadium. Jason Gwynn will work out of the shotgun with 2 receivers split either side, working right to left from this near hash mark. Gwynn will hand it off to Berkey. Berkey up the middle, across the 20. and get down to about the 22, 23-yard line. A Chieftain is slow to get up. A lot of reps over the summer. Didn't think he was going to be able to learn the offense that quick, but coach said no one's learning the offense this quick, so let's get you in here. Here's Jason Gwynn on second down. Pump fakes, runs on that far sideline, and he might have enough for the first down to pick up about 6 yards on the play. 9-yard line, I might say the 28. He'll hand it off Berkey onto the right side edge across the 30, lowers that shoulder out of bounds across to the 32-yard line, maybe 33. Wide to the right, empty backfield for Gwynn into the shotgun. Second down and 7. Low snap, slips out of his fingertips, picks it up, rolls out to the right, throws on the run, and it is it intercepted? Is it incomplete? What is the call? No call yet from the officials. And it is. It's going to be intercepted. Jason Gwynn at the Westerville Central 41-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And they'll run it up the middle with Caudill. And it'll bring up second down after a gain of a few yards. Bring up second down for the Chieftains at the Warhawk 35-yard line. 34 they'll call it. 2nd and 3. Caudill the carry down to the 34. I think it'll be 3rd down now for Westerville Central. 3rd down, quick snap, thrown to the flat Newcomb, and it falls incomplete out of his hands. St. Clair has a hard count with 5 wide and an empty backfield. Play clock at 23. The snap, St. Clair, pressure, throws near side, incomplete. He was looking for Newcomb. And the Warhawks had several defenders in the vicinity. Anthony Least and Jackson Mark were in that vicinity. So a turnover on downs by the Chieftains. Jason Gwynn out of the gun. 2 receivers to his far side right. Bobbled snap, has time, throws to the far sideline, looking, and it's intercepted by Newcomb at the Bell Fountain 30-yard line. And he underthrew it a little bit, and Newcomb was there to grab it. Handoff on 1st down. And no gain on the play, maybe a gain of 1 to the 30-yard line. Clair into the gun with Caudill to his left side hip, ball far hash mark. Play clock at 8. The snap to St. Clair, throws quick far side to Slayer, and it's caught 37-yard line across the 40 to the 42-yard line, where it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Chiefs. Far side left for St. Clair into the gun. A hurry-up offense here for the Chiefs. They bring a man in motion. That's Newcomb. And he'll be met in the backfield for the loss. First one there to meet him was Tyler Downing. It'll be a loss of 2 yards to the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 12 coming up for Bell Fountain. St. Clair out of the gun. 2 receivers to his near side right. Play clock was down to 13. The snap, the throw near side incomplete. As 2 receivers near side right. 1 far side left, working left to right as we see it. Play clock at 10. St. Clair the snap. Dropping back. Blitz comes. St. Clair throws. Newcomb in the middle. Wide open. Caught to the 25. A horse race into the end zone. Newcomb for the touchdown. Now 28-7, the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. 29-7. Bell Fountain leads Westerville Central at the 6:58 mark to play here in the 3rd quarter of action.
Westerville Warhawks 7.
Kickoff is away. Mark grabs it at his own 6-yard line, far side. Works to the 20, middle of the field. Between the hashes now, cuts back to his right. Stiff arms to the 23-yard line, and finally brought down at around the 24, but a penalty marker comes in on the play on that far side. We're going to have a face mask penalty against Bellefontaine. 2 receivers split on either side from the far hash mark, working right to left. Berkey the carry, and he gets across that 30-yard line. And then did the ball come loose? I don't think so. But he did get to the 31 or 32-yard line, where it will be second down for Westerville Central. Dio come out wide to the left. Berkey to the right hip of Gwynn in the shotgun. Play clock at 5. The snap back, play action fake. Gwynn steps up in the pocket, throws to a wide open receiver in Bellefontaine territory at the 35-yard line, and then brought down at the 32. That's Ethan Burns. Big play gain for Westerville Central. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks at the Chiefs' 33-yard line. Gwynn. And a penalty marker fly. The snap for Gwynn. He's got 2 receivers to his right. Pocket collapses, rolls out to his right, throws on the run, and it's caught at the 25-yard line by Bangura, and then he's forced out of bounds inside the 15. That'll bring up another first down for Westerville Central. Left, the tight end all the way out to the left, and Kleeman. Gwynn will work by himself on a rush across the 10 and then brought down at the 6-yard line. Pickup of 9 yards on the play. Second down coming up for Westerville Central. Hubner to the near side left. Gwynn, a toss out to Berkey. And dives across the 5 to the 3. There'll be enough for a first down, and it'll be 1st and goal for Westerville Central. Placed on the far hash mark. Near side left is Hubner. Gwynn, the handoff to Berkey up the middle, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, I believe, where he's going to lose a yard, back to the 4-yard line. It'll be Hubner inside of him. 1 receiver out wide to the right. Gwynn keeps it himself, and he's going to be locked up for a loss, as that play didn't develop, I think, the way that Westerville Central wanted it to. 2 wide to the right, 1 near side left. Burns in motion now to the far side. The snap, Gwynn dropping back. Wants to fire over the middle. Tucks, runs, back to the pylon near side, and it's caught but out of bounds. Check that, Burns lines up into the quarterback position. Burns with 4 receivers out wide to the right. Burns under pressure, throws near side. It's caught by Hubner, gets a block down to the 5, barrels his way down to the 1-yard line. St. Clair will work from his own end zone. 3 receivers set, 2 to the far side left, ball near hash mark. Working left to right, Caudill breaks through a big hole and creates breathing room for the Chiefs. Out across the 15-yard line. Working left to right, 8 on the play clock. The snap, hand off to Caudill, and he works on his left side. Turns those legs, but he is going to lose a yard. They have 1:10 on the 3rd quarter clock. St. Clair with a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. Hand off to Caudill. Breaks a hold of the 25, 30, 35, still on his feet, 40, and slung down at the 44-yard line. Under a minute to play in the 3rd. St. Clair out of the gun. Quick snap, hand off Caudill. Cross midfield, stays on his feet, 45-40 of Westerville Central. That'll give Bellefontaine another first down. Game clock running down, it's at 3, and I think St. Clair is just going to let it run out. They don't get in from AccuSports Stadium here in Bellefontaine. Brent Ford with you. Westerville Central trailing, but Bellefontaine driving here. 1st and 10 at the Westerville Central 41-yard line. Caudill on the carry. 2nd and 9. 11:28 to play in this game. Hand off to Caudill, and he gets it down inside the 40. to the 37-yard line. Two receivers near side left, ball far hash mark. St. Clair out of the gun, rolling out to his near side left. Under pressure, pocket collapses, and he's going to be brought down for a loss back to the 48-yard line by Westerville Central's number 26, Greg Woods, on the wrap-up of Tavian St. Clair. Field to receive, Alex Craybill to punt it away. Punt will be down by Bellefontaine at the Westerville Central 22-yard line. Done. One back to his left side hip. Now a man in motion, Van Gore to the left side. Berkey the handoff, and he's going to be stuffed in the backfield for a huge loss. Maybe not as big as I thought. They'll mark him back to the 18-yard line. It'll be second down and about 14 now. Out wide to the left. Gwynn all alone in the backfield. Play clock down to 12. Gwynn dropping back, under pressure, steps up into the pocket, tucks and runs across the 25-30, 35 near side 40, 45, breaks a tackle to midfield, now to the Bellefontaine 45 and brought down from behind at the Bellefontaine 42-yard line. First and 10, Westerville Central. Split either side, ball near hash mark. Movement and a penalty. Warhawks trail it 29-7. Gwynn with one back in the backfield. Two receivers out wide to the left. Berkey will work on the left side hip of Gwynn. Play clock at 15. They send a man in motion to that left side. Gwynn under pressure, rolls to his left. Spins, fires to the far sideline. Caught at the 30-yard line. What a grab by Kevin Blas. And out of the gun, man in motion to this near-sided steal. Gwynn over the middle, incomplete. Near side right, one far side left. Gwynn alone in the backfield, drops back into the flat, near side, Huebner, incomplete. It was too far in front of him. To the near side right, Berkey to the right side hip of Gwynn. Play clock at 8. Third down and 10 from the 30 of Bellefontaine for Westerville Central. Gwynn rolling out to his right, under pressure. Chieftains all around him. He can't escape. Tries to stay on his feet all the way back to the Bellefontaine 45-yard line. Loss of yards all the way back to the 46 of Westerville Central. Jacob Blas to punt it away for Westerville Central. Punt is away. Takes a bounce at the 15-yard line, and Westerville Central will land on it. Or that was A.Q. Hart, begging your pardon. With 6:32 to play. St. Clair out of the gun. Quarterback keeper onto the right side and gets upended at around the 19-yard line for a gain of 1. And St. Clair out of the gun, sends Newcomb in motion to the far side. They'll hand it off to Snap on the carry. Tavian St. Clair out of the gun, 3 wide, flush from the pocket to the near side. Has time, he'll now step up and run to the 30, 35, and forced out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. It'll be a first down for St. Clair on the scramble and keeps the drive alive for Bellefontaine. St. Clair will work out of the gun. 2 receivers to his far side right, 1 near side left, ball near hash mark. Play clock at 9. 1 man to his right side hip. Caudill gets the carry, brought down by his shoelaces. Dante Broswell brings him down. Play clock is at 6. St. Clair. The handoff to Caudill across the 45 and brought down at around the 47-yard line. It will bring up third down. Bellefontaine. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side left. 3:23 to play. Play clock at 4. St. Clair wants to throw. Pass deflected down, and it was was blocked by Jack Schneider. Jaden Steele to receive the punt. Goes off of the foot of the punter, Alex Krabil, and it goes all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down there, Westerville Central will have the possession. 1st and 10. Gwynn out of the gun, all alone in the backfield. 5 wide. Gwynn with time, throws, middle of the field, looking for Steele, incomplete. Overthrew him by about a yard, covered by Jacob Sayer. Berkey in the backfield with Gwynn. Gwynn dropping back, has time, looking for a wide open receiver at the 38-yard line. It goes right off of his fingertips, incomplete. Ethan Burns couldn't corral it in. Gwynn out of the gun, one man to his left side hip, play clock at 6. Low snap, but he handles it, rolls to his left, looks down the field to the sideline, caught at around the 26-yard line. Caught by Omar Bangura.
Chase to Gwynn pass is complete to number 4, Omar Bangura.
And one receiver out wide to the left at the backfield for Gwynn. Out of the shotgun, low snap, steps up. He's going to be, I thought brought down, but now he's brought down at the 20-yard line. After the loss of 4, it'll be 2nd down and 14.
Jason Gwynn is sacked.
Steele and Bangura come out wide to the right. 2 men out wide to the left. Burns in motion now to this near side. Gwynn, the snap. Blitz coming. Lots of pressure. Gwynn all the way back at his 1-yard line. Now steps to the 10, 15, 20, and forced out of bounds at around the 24-yard line with a late penalty marker that comes in. This could be a late hit out of bounds. Quick snap for Gwynn, throws into the flat. Bangura, incomplete. Clock will stop. Time Westerville Central on 2nd and 10 are going to go 5 wide. 3 to the near side right, 2 far side left, ball far hash mark. And we have whistles and a timeout on the field by head coach Josh Frankie. As well. Gwynn, flushed from the pocket, spins away from one defender, stays on his feet, gets away from another one, throws, and it's incomplete. For Gwynn with 4 wide. Burns in motion to the near side. Gwynn throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Let's see, look, 3 wide to the left. Steele alone to the near side right. Gwynn flushed from his pocket to the left, under pressure, and he'll be brought down by 3 or 4 black jerseys on the play, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Sacked by number 51, Jonathan Huffman.
Victory formation for Davian St. Clair. They have now 1 more knee, and that should do it for tonight's game. As Westerville Central will fall to 0-3 on the season. They fall to Bell Fountain here by a final score of 29-7. And that will do it. The Chieftains now move to 2-1 on the season. Westerville Central looking for their first win under head coach Josh Frankie, as this one goes final from AccuSport Stadium here in Bell Fountain, Ohio. Our post-game wrap-up comes up next. We'll wrap things up here from Bell Fountain on Central Ohio Sports Network.